Welcome back. Playing with Tesla Full Self-Driving version 12.5.1. I want to see how it handles getting on the road here and then immediately having to make a left turn. Oh, we could be going now. We got a car coming. He's gone. Let's see. Now we can go. We're out. And we're waiting. Not too bad. Handled it pretty flawlessly. I was just at the gym. Met a guy there. He's from out of town, and we both leave at the same time. I see him in the parking lot, and he's pulling out in a Tesla, and he's from out of town, and I was like, oh, do you have FSD in that thing? And he's like, do I have what? I said, full self-driving. He goes, oh no, this is a rental car, and I wouldn't trust that. And I didn't say anything. I just walked to my car. I don't even know if he knew that I had a Tesla, but you know, that just goes to show you there's so many people out there. And I was one of them when I first heard of full self-driving. Unless you try it and get comfortable with it, you're just gonna have the idea in your head that you can't trust it, it doesn't work, you're gonna crash and die. I've been using FSD for months, and I haven't been in one accident, not even backing out in a parking lot. And yeah, there's been times where I've had to take over the wheel, but that wasn't because I was gonna like get in a full-blown accident. So even a guy that's driving a rent-a-car Tesla, you know, has no idea what FSD is and would even trust it to begin with. So, and how many people do I'm trying to think, how many people do I know that actually have full self-driving? I think one or two, which is crazy, you know? So, and he was like in his 30s. This isn't like a 70-year-old man or nothing. Like, this is a guy in his 30s that doesn't know what FSD is, or you know, doesn't trust it. So super interesting. I bet if you polled the average person on the street, you know, would you trust a Tesla full self-driving getting you, you know, in a 10-minute drive, they would probably say no, which is insane. So but it's the same with any new technology, you know. You have your early adopters, your non-believers, and then over time, it captures more and more people. I would love to see, obviously, me as a user wouldn't be able to see this, but I would love to see like a live map of all the cars using Tesla FSD all over the road. I'm sure Tesla has that and they can see that. I would love to see it and just see how many cars on the road right now in my area, or even just within like a 50-mile radius, are using full self-driving right now. You know, it's got to be less than 1% of cars on the road. And I'm in Scottsdale. You know, it's like a young area. People buy Teslas here. People, you know, lots of young people. Yeah, looking around, you know, if I'm able to see 100 cars within like a couple minutes here, probably 5% or less have a Tesla. And then how many percentage of those people use full self-driving? So yeah, cars on the road using full self-driving has got to be less than 1%, probably even less than 0.5%. I'd be interested to see what that looks like. And my money's betting that that number's going to increase. And this whole time I've been rambling, I forget that the car is driving itself. Not that this route is super complicated, but when you're using FSD, sometimes you forget, oh yeah, I'm behind a steering wheel right now, and this car is driving on an actual road. You tend to forget that when you have full self-driving on. There's a lot of people that have had full self-driving that had it months ago or years ago, and oh, are we gonna turn? Oh, come on, guy. Well, I'm glad the car didn't run him over. I was one of these people until I gave full self-driving a second chance. But there's a lot of people that'll have full self-driving from like years ago or many months ago, and it was kind of garbage. I canceled. I had a free trial and I stopped using it within an hour. So there's a lot of people that have had full self-driving that canceled, and they're still under the impression that it's garbage. And to be honest, it kind of was. But if you've had full self-driving and you're one of those people that canceled, it's gotten a lot better. You know, trust me on that. And this guy's not going. Okay. It's made big leaps in the coming months, or in the previous months. All right, guys, another successful drive. Once again, version 12.5.4. Yep, 12.5.4. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate that. It gives me the motivation to keep getting out there, creating videos, and pushing out content for you guys.